Alright, Kotaka, we were at the Game Developers Conference and yes, you were looking at a tree. Why? Because we're at the Speed Tree booth and Steve from Speed Tree is going to explain why Speed Tree is a cool thing. And yeah, what do we got? We got a bonsai tree, right?
Yes, this is a bonsai tree. And the cool thing about Speed Tree is we have the ability to what we call hand draw trees. So if I go in here and break this link and start this tree over again, if you have something like a Wacom tablet or you can just use your mouse, you can actually draw a tree on the screen and it'll show up right under where you're drawing. So you can go in here and change control points, your texture coordinates will stay in place, and I've kind of pre-rigged up how the leaves and everything are going to look, and I can predictably go in here and make a bonsai tree in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah. This is, of course, if you're making a video game. This is not for the average person like myself, right? I wouldn't have a use for Speed Tree.
Well, you can just get this and play around with it if you want. We actually have a free download version on our website. It's actually included with Hero Engine and Epic's UDK, so you can download those different engines, and it's built into the installers there.
I'm going to make some trees. But when game developers are making trees, they don't really make one tree at a time, right? The idea is making lots of trees?
Absolutely. You got to have a whole forest worth of them. We actually have an example of that. So here's my bonsai tree. I'm happy with this. Say I wanted to put this in a whole forest situation, I would launch what we call our reference application. So this is just an example of what a whole bunch of trees look like after they're put together.
All right.
So this loads up here. This is all running in real time. All these trees have dynamic wind, level of detail, lighting, and things like that. So I can go in here and just see some time of day changes. This big tree here is really heavy, but we're just kind of trying to push things the limit of how many triangles we'll see on screen here. This is all running on an Alienware laptop too.
Okay.
Even things like these, you saw some birds there flying in the background. Those are all done with our software.
You guys do Speedbird? Yes. Is that an offshoot?
Well, we're not going to have a separate Speedbird package, but we have things like dragons, headless horsemen, all kinds of crazy things in our library that developers can play around with.
And Speed Tree's been used. Just got a list of titles right there. I'm going to zoom in on this right here. Yeah, all these games.
Those are just in the last 12 months or so. Some of the major titles, not all of them, but
I didn't even know there were trees in some of those games. Well, Batman, are there trees in Batman?
Well, there's one or two dead trees, and they got one or two really good dead trees.
There's about $30,000 worth of trees in Batman.
$30,000 worth of trees in Batman. All right, so Speed Tree. If you're making games, get yourself some Speed Tree. If you want to make trees, get yourself Speed Tree.
Yeah.
Cool.